I now want to shift focus and show you the ground reality from the Palestinian side. With very little access to food, water, medicines and electricity, people along the Gaza Strip are suffering their worst humanitarian crisis. Concerns about attacks on hospitals have magnified their fears. Even the threat of a minor attack or a minor damage can have massive life or death implications for patients and caregivers. We bring you more in this report.
Exposed to unceasing airstrikes, shortage of fuel, water and power supplies. People in Gaza are suffering their worst crisis ever. With major hospitals, including the enclave's largest medical center, Al-Shifa Hospital, under attack and out of service. Gaza's health sector is in a state of complete collapse.
The displacement that's happened to the Palestinian people, it's been in our memories for a long time. And today the displacement is taking place on a big level, bigger than 1948. I was in the Al-Shifa hospital. It was impossible for me to think that one day it might be hit. Al-Shifa hospital is protected in every sense. Today I could have been martyred, and some of my family could have been martyred. The situation has become really bad.
At Al-Shifa, dozens of babies requiring intensive care are at grave risk after their incubators shut off due to lack of electricity.
At night we were sheltering in God's safety in Al-Shifa, a safe area. The maternity ward was shelled and I was scared for my family, the young ones. You can see the elderly. There were a lot of strikes, shells and bombs, even next to the Al-Shifa. Al-Shifa is a dangerous place.
Doctors at the hospitals claim that they only have enough time to attend on half the admitted patients and that the hospital has run out of blood for transfusions.
Another totally exhausting day. Ward round this morning, saw half the patients because we don't have time to see all of them.
Clashes between Israeli forces and Palestinian militants in Gaza have prompted thousands of people to flee from the sprawling medical facility. The Israeli military said it is coordinating the transfer of incubators into Gaza in a possible measure to enable the evacuation of newborn babies from the hospital. On the other hand, the military wing of Palestinian terrorist group Hamas informed that they are prepared to release around 70 hostages. But there should be a complete ceasefire and relief must be allowed everywhere in the Gaza Strip. With no deal in place, the humanitarian disaster in Gaza is worsening. Bureau Report, India Today.
So Israel insists it will ramp up operations against Hamas. The situation on ground, Hamas has lost control of North Gaza to a very large extent. Gaza City, in fact, Hamas headquarters, Hamas offices are being looted right now, even as we speak, by Palestinians. They're taking whatever they can. They're now moving towards the south wherever they can. But according to the Israeli Defense Forces, Hamas terrorists continue to fire at the Palestinians. They want to continue to hold them as a human shield. Will there be a negotiation? You heard Elion Levy, a spokesperson for the Israeli government, who insists operations will be ramped up if there is serious negotiation. Remember, the Mossad chief and the former chief of Mossad, Israel's intelligence agencies, they've both traveled to Qatar to talk to interlocutors, to talk to the Qatari government and administration, and then ensure that all hostages are released immediately, and not just this offer of releasing 70 women and children to stop operations.